Saturday morning. Just want to do a little update video on my 30 gallon. It's the end of the tank out in our dining room. It's got a complete tear down and rebuild 2 months ago. It was a dirty tank, so it was pretty much depleted. Took about a year and a half to do. I rebuilt it, fresh layer of soil, went thicker this time. Changed the plants up. So 2 months in, I'm still fighting with algae. Something I usually don't have to do, but where I did the substrate a little bit different, I think it's got a lot to do with it. I got beard algae and some staghorn algae, all three at Sagittaria subulata. AR mini and AR pink, as well as the crypts. I have beard algae, some staghorn algae, and hair algae. Right in the middle of the tank is a nice big mass of Rotella atra. There's no algae in it. It was covered in algae. It was the first plant to have an algae outbreak. My wife basically cut it all out. And the little scraps that were left have regrown. It's growing quite well, filling in nicely. So even with all the algae issues I've been fighting, everything is growing. Dwarf Sag carpet is a lot thicker than it was. Spreading nicely. Anglers don't seem to mind. But this tank came along in the last 2 months. Quite happy with it. It's been a lot of work, a lot of trimming, a lot of water changes. Some of the plants aren't anywhere near as big as they would have been if it wouldn't have been for the algae, but I'm not using any chemicals to clean it up. I've just been doing it all manually by trimming. So let's see if we can get a better look at everything. See lots of antlers. There's dwarf sage growing in. There are many, which is still very many. Let's see if I can get a good look. Not going to clear up much. I use my tablet for making all these videos. The camera's a little maddening. Sometimes it'll focus properly, other times it doesn't. Bit of the air pink, you can just barely see the fuzz of the algae on the leaves. Of course, nothing's going to show up in the Sagittaria. Just hoping it would, but I guess it doesn't want to cooperate. There is still a bit of algae on the crypts. There's some staghorn on that one right there. The Anubias hasn't gotten any, which is great. But there's this lovely tank. Just getting ready to go in and do my weekend trimming. Give it a little top-down view. So you can see how the carpet is filling out. I'm using a 36-inch fluval plant light on the tank. So I'm getting plenty of light. It's doing a fairly good job keeping the dwarf's head short. I've done a bit of trimming on it, just removing some of the longer blades. But there's a look at this tank. Try and do another video on it in about another month. Hopefully it's came along a lot better. That's it for today. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching.